You know those YouTube channels that get millions of views, but you never, ever see a face? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain on exactly how they do it. This is a complete study guide to the world of faceless AI channels. And trust me, it might just change how you think about making content.
So, do you think you need a fancy camera, a big personality, and, I don't know, years of complex editing skills to make it big on YouTube? What if I told you that's not the whole story anymore? There's a totally different path, and that's what we're going to explore.
All right, first things first, what are we even talking about when we say faceless channels? Let's get a clear definition and really understand what makes this new type of creator so successful.
So there it is in black and white. It's a channel where you are the director, you're the brains of the operation, but you're not the star. You're not on camera, you're not even recording your own voice. Instead, you're the one pulling the strings, using powerful AI tools to build everything from the ground up.
And what exactly is the AI doing? Well, it's doing all the heavy lifting. We're talking about writing compelling scripts, generating really professional-sounding voiceovers, and even creating the visuals that you see on screen. Your job is to be the creative mastermind behind it all. Now, this strategy works especially well in certain niches. Think about topics like geography, history, or just cool, interesting facts. You know, channels that tell you about hidden stories or explain things using maps. In these videos, the information itself is the star, not the person talking.
And this whole idea is supercharged on YouTube Shorts. Think about it. When you're swiping through Shorts, you're in this rapid-fire mode. You want a quick hit of information, something fascinating. You're not really there to form a deep, personal connection. And that brings us to the core of this whole thing, the viral information formula.
So, what's the secret sauce? How do these videos go viral so consistently? It's really not about luck. There is a very specific formula that these channels follow, a recipe for creating content that the algorithm and viewers absolutely love. You have to think like the YouTube Shorts algorithm. It really only cares about three things. 1. Can you grab someone's attention in the first couple of seconds? 2. Can you hold that attention all the way to the end of the video? And 3. Does the video loop in a way that makes people watch it again without even realizing it? These faceless, fact-based videos are just perfectly engineered to nail all three.
And this all just taps directly into human psychology. A surprising fact makes us curious. A visual, like a map, helps our brains learn and remember things way better. And short, simple explanations, they're just easy for our brains to process. It's the perfect recipe for engagement.
Okay, so we've talked about the what and the why. Now let's get into the how. This is your step-by-step blueprint, the actual system for creating these videos yourself. Step 1 is all about research. This isn't about guessing what might work. You start by finding one channel that's already killing it in your niche. Then you can literally ask an AI to analyze their video titles, find the patterns, and then generate a whole list of similar ideas that are already proven to be popular.
And this is the key mindset shift you have to make. You're not just waiting around for a brilliant idea to strike. You're using data. You're learning what the market already loves, and then you're creating more of it. It's a system. Okay, once you have your topic, it's script time. And no, you don't have to stare at a blank page. You can feed examples of great, viral scripts into an AI. It'll study the style, the pacing, the structure, and then it'll generate a completely new, totally original script for you that follows that same winning formula.
So what does a great script actually look like? Well, as you can see, it's pretty simple. You need a strong hook right at the beginning. Use short, punchy sentences. Stick to one main idea per video. And please use simple language. The bad scripts, they have weak openings, long rambling paragraphs, try to cover too much, and use a bunch of jargon nobody understands. Making one viral video is one thing, but building a real sustainable channel, that takes a long-term strategy. So let's talk about the final, crucial pieces of this puzzle, the voice, the visuals, and your overall mindset. When you're choosing an AI voiceover, you want to think calm, mature, and neutral. This is that classic documentary narrator style. It builds trust, it sounds authoritative, and it makes people want to keep listening right to the very end. And for visuals, maps are just an absolute powerhouse. Our brains are just wired to remember images way better than text. Plus, you can add simple motion, like zooming and highlighting, to keep the viewer's eye focused. And here's a pro tip. You can create a perfect, seamless loop just by zooming back out at the end. It's a great trick to boost your watch time.
So what's the actual plan? How do you start? It's simple. Commit to posting one short every single day.
And importantly, stay in the same niche for at least 30 days. This gives the algorithm time to figure you out. Then, just watch your analytics, see what's working, and do more of that. It's all about learning and adapting.
Now, this might be the most important thing to remember in all of this. AI is not a magic wand. It's a tool. Think of it like a calculator. A calculator is incredibly powerful, but it's useless unless you know which numbers to put in and what questions to ask. The skill is in how you use the tool.
At the end of the day, success with this model comes down to a simple combination. You need compelling information, a solid understanding of viewer psychology, and the discipline and consistency to just show up and do the work, day after day.
So there you have it. The entire blueprint is laid out for you. The system works, the tools are accessible to everyone, and the opportunity is absolutely massive. So the only real question left is, what are you going to teach the world?